is that there's a different god other than Ra that would minimize a whole lot of my weaknesses, and one that instead of being under pressure would put me on the pressure. So maybe you can guess before this game starts what god I'm thinking of going, because I'm going it. I mean, you guys might hate me. It might crash and burn. Oh shoot, my scroll speed is messed up. It is. It is Oranos. Dang it. I might have to. Not Kronos. Kronos. So Kronos would be. Um. Like my my fallback. So like Kronos is the situational choice. Oranos is the one that I would use mainstream because I just. Ooh, my resolution is messed up now. I will have to, yeah, go all the way out, and then we'll go back in. So I've been thinking of that. And that was something while I was at when you work patrol in the middle of the night. There's not much stuff going on sometimes. You just drive around and looking for bad guys, and you got time to think. That's kind of what I came up to with, was why not try Oranos? Because Oranos minimizes bad macro, Oranos minimizes bad fundamentals, Oranos minimizes bad response to aggression because you're generally aggressive every game. And then I think there is room for my late game with Oranos because I think most players are going the wrong god in Mythic Age. I really think that Helios is better than Hecate in most every situation, but Helios requires some late game strategy and decision making, whereas Tartarian Gate's pretty simple. You just put it down somewhere and then that's it. But Helios, properly played, in most situations is better. Um, but we'll see. So at some point, maybe after Gabu beats me with Loki, I will maybe check some initial like builds. Oh, and such. But yeah, it's Oranos. It's not hard. And yes, I think side passages too are kind of an underappreciated part of the game that Oranos players don't use enough. Because that's kind of the downside of Atlantean, is that everybody says, yeah, the late game is pretty bad. But I don't know if it's really as bad as people think. I just think that generally our Atlantean players are just used to being able to play very simple and succeeding, that they don't really have to ever test their late game decision making. Why is this baby waking up? Good thing, see, this is the best part. I'm Atlantean, so I can step away for a sec. Ah, shoot. Didn't have idle town center. All right, well, this is a good test because it's me. How long was my town center idle there? 10 seconds. Loki might be a bit of a tough play, though. Boy, what? What is wrong, baby? You definitely should be asleep. Because you just went to sleep. That's why I started playing.
Skopos, also Schwest. Burek. Yuji. Burek.
Not a good
Yuji.
litmus
Mak.
test of
Yuji, Mak.
things here.
Yuji, Mos Intem.
Kerjos.
Why? The bad thing too is we lost his favorite passy, and if you would not know this, but babies are picky. Yeah, he's not liking the Oranos pick.
Bureg. Eschlost. Bureg. Osto.
The hardest draw for Oranos is Norse. I had probably 15 seconds of idle town center time.
Yuji. Bureg. Mak. Diat.
Someone up there.
Skopos.
Ooh, yeah, this is gonna be like a 4:45.
Kerjos.
Odin
Diat.
for me, isn't it better? Or do you mean for the Loki? Instead.
Yuji.
Like even like Shockwave is something that a lot of Oranos players
Kerjos.
don't use to its full
Skopos.
potential.
Diat. Yuji. Kerjos. Intum. Yuji. Mak. Yuji.
Alright, so
Bureg.
the
Kerjos. Intum. Mos Intum.
4:30 turned into
Skopos.
a...
Mak.
Is there only one
Mak.
here?
Schwest. Skopos. Yuji. Skopos. Yuji.
The mic is too far. Oh, sorry.
Eschlost. Bureg. Mak. Osto.
I think it's worth it to Valor my...
Skopos. Osto.
Oh, what has he got there? Alright, I fixed my mic. And it looks like Baby went back to sleep. I probably should have scouted over here.
Bureg. Skopos.
A good question here for against Loki. Is it worth it Valoring the oracles and then going aggressive? I think it is. The other question too is, do you even bother to make Terma in this situation? I don't think you do. Well, I'm glad I went.
Bureg, also, Schwest. Yuji, Eschlost.
Oh, that's where I should have gone first time. Problem is, he can heal. I cannot. In something like this, my idle town center age up here. Pressure this here. Look at this. He's already working better than if I were Look at this. Idle villager here. Did I finally kill that thing? Okay, I should have scouted it. Oh, there's no way it fit through that.
Herjos. Most intimate.
Skopos.
Diat.
Okay, where did he go?
Herjos. 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 Burek. Also.
Okay.
Burenost. Osto. Vest. Burek. Osto. Herjost.
Okay, he's not here. Wish I knew where he was. Okay, I lost that. That wasn't good.
Uji. Mak. Mak.
Burek.
Try to. Oh, I'm going to all these.
Herjos.
Oh, that's a good pick there by him. That was my bad.
Yuji. Eshlos. Most intimate. Herjos. Also.
I really need to find where his hunt went, though.
Herjos. Yuji. Vest.
Know what I mean?
Uji.
Ah, come on. Don't quite get it.
Also. Yuji. Also.
There it is.
Skopos. Mak.
I didn't change the YouTube stream name.
Uji.
Burek. Herjos. Yuji. Most
Uji.
What are they doing?
Uji.
Yuji. Also. Yuji.
Oh, this fight. Oh, this fight's complicated for me.
Herjos.
Skopos. Herjos. Mak.
I don't know what he's doing with his army here.
Skopos. Mak. Diat.
I probably should have grabbed this town center.
Yuji. Skopos. Mak. Skopos. Vest. Yuji. Most intimate. Also. Mak. Burek. Mak.
Okay, this is not a good catch. He must have had that on.
Burek. Skopos. Los. Skopos. Los. Burek. Los. Burek. Yuji. Skopos. Burek.
Bur, Yuji. Eschloss. Herr Joes. Yuji. Eschloss.
Yuji. Mak. Skopos. Yuji.
Yeah.
Burek.
Few. Oh, I'm not even
Burek.
aging up
Herr
here.
Joes.
Skopos. Eschloss. Skopos. Eschloss. Skopos. Yuji.
Skopos. Eschloss. Yuji.
Mak.
Skopos. Momos intem.
Burek. Mak.
Just run.
Skopos. Mak. Burek.
Burek. Eschloss. Burek. Mak. Eschloss.
Yuji. Mak. Eschloss. Skopos. Yuji. Skopos. Mak.
Skopos.
Yuji.
Yuji. Also.
Burek. Mak. Eschloss. Yuji. Yuji.
See, as bad as this has been, though, like, look how close this game is. Even with 20 seconds of idle villager time in Archaic Age.
Skopos.
Yuji. Eschloss. Momos intem. Herr Joes.
Burek. Yuji. Mak. Yuji. Yuji. Skopos. Burek. Mak. Yuji. Skopos. Skopos. Mak. Skopos. Mak.
Herr Joes. Diot. Skopos. Eschloss. Mak. Diot.
Burek. Yuji. Eschloss. Burek. Mak. Skopos. Burek.
Where is the bird?
Burek. Mak. Yuji. Burek. Mak. Yuji.
Where is my bird? How come I can't find my bird?
Skopos. Skopos.
It's in the temple.
Burek. Burek.
Why is it in the temple?
Yuji. Yuji. Mak. Yuji. Eschloss. Eschloss. Dilis Moke. Eschloss. Yuji. Skopos. Dilis Moke. Yuji. Yuji.
Eschloss.
Burek. Yuji. Yuji. Dilis Moke. Burek. Eschloss. Eschloss.
Alright, he's going first round, isn't he?
Yuji. Skopos. Eschloss. Yuji. Yuji. Dilis Moke. Burek. Yuji. Burek. Skopos. Dilis Moke. Burek. Eschloss. Eschloss.
Burek. Also.
Skopos.
He had vills coming out this direction. I saw them.
Skopos. Yuji. Burek. Yuji. Eschloss. Yuji.
Herr Joes.
Burek. Eschloss. Mak. Yuji. Eschloss. Mak.
Burek. Mak.
Yuji.
Okay, I gotta stop doing this though with my vills.
Skopos. Eschloss. Skopos. Eschloss. Yuji. Eschloss. Burek. Yuji.
Herr Joes. Eschloss.
Burek.
Skopos. Yuji. Skopos. Yuji. Yuji.
Yuji. Yuji.
Skopos intem.
Burek. Burek. Eschloss.
See, look, like, as bad as I've played this, like, I'm really not super far behind.
Yuji. Mak. Skopos. Yuji. Dilis Moke. Yuji. Mak. Yuji. Yuji. Skopos.
Skopos intem.
Eschloss.
Yuji. Mak. Yuji. Mak. Eschloss. Skopos. Burek. Yuji. Eschloss. Dilis Moke. Burek. Skopos. Yuji. Eschloss.
Boy, these are really killing my birds, though.
Yuji. Mak. Skopos. Eschloss.
Skopos. Mak. Yuji. Eschloss. Herr Joes. Yuji.
Herr Joes. Mak.
Burek. Yuji. Skopos. Mak. Dilis Mokay. Schloss. Yuji. Mak. Mak. Yuji. Dilis Mokay. Mak. Skopos. Mak. Yuji. Mak.
Yuji. Also.
Skopos.
I need to get a palace or two up, don't I?
Burek. Mak.
Yuji. Schloss. Schloss. Skopos. Fras. Burek. Mak. Dilis Mokay.
Burek. Also.
Fras.
Gobolia. Also.
Schloss. Mak. Yuji. Skopos. Skopos. Dilis Mokay. Burek. Fras. Skopos. Burek. Schloss. Skopos. Mak. Yuji. Skopos. Schloss. Burek. Mak. Burek. Dilis Mokay. Yuji. Skopos. Burek. Schloss. Burek.
See, I didn't drag his army far enough out.
Dilis Mokay. Dilis Mokay.
Also.
Skopos. Dilis Mokay. Burek. 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 Dilis Mokay. Skopos. Dilis Mokay.
Gobos. Burek. Madia.
Dilis Mokay.
Yeah. Dang, they're all getting caught too. But yeah, look at how bad I've played this game, and it's like I'm not
Goboso.
super far behind.
Gobos.
Like he's played it a ton better than me. That kind of put me far behind. I probably should have just vortexed to this one.
Yuji. Mak. Mak.
Skopos. Yuji. Schloss. Schloss.
Gobos. Eschloss.
Because I just can't get this town center now.
Skopos.
Gobos. Epjos. Volia.
Schloss.
Gobos.
Los intel.
Oh, these guys are not.
Yuji.
Oh, I need a house, don't I?
Herr Joe.
Volia.
Yeah, for a first time playing Oranos in a long time, I think this went pretty well. For as bad as it went. In a way, I think I was almost too passive still.
Herr Joe's. Herr Joe's. Mark.
Skopos.
Yuji.
Yuji. Mak. Yuji. Also.
Because yeah, just a little bit more
Eschloss.
care with my base. I could get like earlier town centers.
Gobos.
Mark. Yuji.
I get that.
Bure. Schloss. Yuji.
This is a terrible fight for me to take. Where's my market?
Yuji, also.
This is where I wish I still had my
Es lost.
Yuji, Diot.
some Hika Gigantes to get on to the back.
Yuji, Diat.
The hell will be tough to stop.
Osmos Inter, Diot.
What kind of armory upgrades do you have? So I have two out. I'm missing a house.
Also.
Yuji, Yuji. Eschloss.
Yuji,
Schwest. Yuji, Mak.
So yeah, this is more what I need to do. Like,
Schmos Eschloss.
Yuji,
Skopos. Osto.
Es lost. Also.
so I could have done this like instead of whatever I did earlier.
Yuji, most into.
Herr Jones. Eschloss. Mak, Diot.
Most es lost. Diat. Also, also, es lost.
I don't think I'm gonna quite kill this. But yeah, this is like probably one of the best Loki players currently, and as bad as I played this, it's not horrible. You know? Yeah, I do agree. My scouting was bad. I had a lot of like I send this one villager up to just one random hunt. I sent these two down to one random hunt. Like I was really a lot more passive than what I could have been. And then also, I had what, 12, 13 seconds vital town center time early on. Like, yeah, that, you know, because Oranos is probably my least played god, actually. Because when I usually do random and kind of cycle through gods, if I'm going to play Atlantean, I usually do Chronos or Gaia, just because it's a little bit different. But Oranos is just really simple. Like, as bad as I played that, like, if I would have played Ra as bad as I played that, I would have lost in like 10 minutes. And there's some question too. Is it worth making Terma in that situation? I don't really think so. Not on that map. I would like to actually see. No, see, Kira Ballista are no-go. Not against Loki. You can't do Kira Ballista. I think even with a good wall of Merms, it's not worth it because they still get wrapped around. Same thing with Kira Ballista, do no damage at all to myth units, and as soon as you take one big fight, the myth units come up. Kira Ballista against Norse. I mean, Thor, you can do it. Thor is fine, but against Odin and Loki, I don't see Kira Ballista as being a viable option. But like Oranos, as much as people rag against Oranos and say it sucks, Oranos is fun to play because you can be aggressive all game. Now, Hades does make the late game Helios not as good because those town centers just never die. Alright, let's not have idle town center time. Let's not have baby wake up. He's sleeping so good now. Against Greek, they're good. Maybe. Overall, I'm not a huge fan of Kira Ballista just because of how slow they are. And to me, Oranos is at his best being aggressive. And it's hard to be aggressive with the super slow fatties. But I guess at some point you do need to be kind of strategically defensive as well. There's also a question, how do I have idle town center time again? It's kind of hard to determine is going a 4-minute. When is a 4-minute as opposed to a 4:30 worth it? And it's a tough question. Because you sacrifice some economy. For the sake of earlier aggression. I do agree that it probably is worth it. I didn't do it last game because I had that idle town center time anyway. And so the 4:30 wasn't really, I don't really want to lead him to that villager. I want to see if he has any side hunt over here.
Skopos. Herr Joes.
Like here I could get kind of close to it.
Osto. Eschloss. Diot.
I don't think I'm quite going to be able to though. Wait, is there any back hunt here? There is, okay. Here obviously you do the more standard,
Eschloss. Osto. Skopos.
okay, that's where his bills are.
Eschloss.
Herr Joes. Diot.
So even here, probably maybe a 4:30 would, or a 4-minute would be worth it. Get on these vills.
Burek. Mak. Eschloss. Osto. Yuji. Mak. Yuji. Yuji. Yuji.
Because I even had a villager forward to take advantage of it.
Mos intem. Herr Joes. Eschloss. Skopos. Mos intem.
Because he's going to go on this town center. So I probably
Burek.
will
Mak. Yuji.
heroize my oracles
Yuji.
in this
Burek.
situation.
Yuji. Mak. Mak.
Herr Joes. Yuji. Yuji. Eschloss. Mak. Schwest.
Yuji. Herr Joes. Osto.
Because then I can hopefully get a little bit earlier
Burek.
pressure.
Bureg. Eschloss.
Because he's
Herr
his
Joes.
likely play, the scariest play is the Hades that gets an
Herr
early
Joes.
town
Herr
center
Joes.
and is able to
Herr
defend
Joes.
that pretty easily.
Yuji. Osto. Bureg. Yuji.
Herr Joes. Eschloss. Skopos. Eschloss. Yuji. Skopos.
Herr Joes. Herr Joes. Eschloss. Skosto. Eschloss. Bureg. Eschloss.
Herr Joes.
Bureg. Eschloss. Eschloss. Skopos. Skopos. Yuji. Eschloss. Eschloss.
Okay, so he is
Skopos.
not getting this one.
Mak. Osto.
Mak. Mos intem. Mos intem.
Yuji. Osto. Herr Joes. Yuji.
I think he might have gone up to the top.
Yuji. Yuji.
Yep.
Yuji. Porofrost. Osto. Bureg. Bureg. Porofrost. Herr Joes. Bureg. Yuji. Osto. Yuji.
Yuji. Yuji. Schwest.
Herr Joes.
Bureg. Yuji. Osto. Schwest.
Eschloss. Herr Joes. Bureg. Yuji. Osto. Yuji. Skopos. Bureg.
I'm not, I don't really mind that he got that in.
Osto. Mak. Osto. Yuji. Osto. Bureg. Yuji. Herr Joes. Yuji. Skopos. Herr Joes. Bureg. Mak. Yuji. Yuji.
Mos intem. Schwest.
Bureg. Bureg. Yuji.
He did have a rhino on that though.
Mak. Yuji. Skopos. Mak. Yuji. Yuji. Skopos. Herr Joes. Yuji. Herr Joes. Yuji. Yuji.
Bureg. Yuji. Mak. Yuji. Schwest.
Yuji. Mak. Mak. Skopos. 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 Yuji.
Which annoys me a little bit.
Mak.
Bureg.
Skopos.
So I would have known that. Okay, I think maybe I need to stop the.
Yuji. Herr Joes. Skopos. Yuji. Eschloss. Skopos.
Production.
Skopos. Bureg. Yuji. Yuji.
And get a town center here.
Herr Joes.
Bureg. Skopos. Bureg. Yuji. Mak. Yuji. Eschloss. Skopos. Yuji.
This is where I need practice with my pressure.
Eschloss. Yuji. Mak. Eschloss. Schloss. Mak. Tilis Moke. Burek.
Oh, I don't have any heroes here.
Burek. Burek. Mak. Tilis Moke. Tilis Moke.
Okay. This is a bit upsetting because I don't have heroes.
Herjos, Osto.
Oh,
Yuji.
Skopos, Eschloss.
Skopos. Schloss. Yuji. Skopos. Yuji.
Herjos,
trickled a few too many units into their doom there.
Yuji.
Skopos intum. Yuji. Ostos intum.
Yuji. E poro fras. Burek. Mak. Burek. Tilis Moke. Burek. Mak.
Burek, Schwest.
Burek. Skopos. Yuji. Yuji. Schloss. Mak. Burek. Mak. Yuji. Tilis Moke. Poro fras. Yuji. Mak. Schloss. Yuji. Yuji. Burek.
Yeah, see, this is really good for me.
Schloss. Yuji. Schloss. Schloss. Poro fras. Tilis Moke.
I'm not even taking fire right now.
Yuji. Schloss.
Skopos. Mos intum.
Herjos, Skopos, Osto.
Skopos. Schloss.
And now I've just got him to
Schloss. Yuji.
get
Schloss.
his
Herjos, Vai, Mak. Burek, Osto, Mak.
Yuji. Yuji.
is
Schloss.
there more hunt? There is.
Herjos, Schwest.
Burek. Schloss. Mak. Burek. Yuji. Burek. Mak. Burek.
I was a little slow in grabbing my.
Yuji. Yuji. Yuji.
This guy needs to
Yuji. Mak.
Burek, Diot.
in grabbing my
Eschloss.
town centers here.
Schloss. Schloss. Burek. Yuji. Skopos. Mak. Mak. Schloss. Schloss. Skopos. Yuji. Burek. Burek. Schloss.
Good pick.
Burek. Schloss. Yuji. E poro fras. Skopos. Skopos. Schloss. Schloss. Burek. Schloss. Skopos. Yuji.
I don't know if I'm the king,
Yuji.
but I am back. Okay, I thought he'd be on
Schloss.
these.
Yuji. Schloss. Yuji. Yuji. Skopos. Yuji. Skopos. Yuji. Skopos. Yuji. Burek. Schloss.
There.
Schloss.
Look at that.
Skopos.
Burek, Mak. Osto, Osto.
Skopos. Yuji. Burek. Mak. Yuji. Skopos intum.
Yuji. Mak.
Stay on that.
Yuji. Skopos. Schloss. Mak. Skopos. Schloss. Skopos. Schloss.
On this.
Schloss. Yuji. Schloss. Yuji. Schloss.
Skopos, Osto.
No, I don't know if the fourth TC is the right play.
Burek. Yuji. 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 Schloss. Schloss. Yuji. Burek. Mak. Skopos. Skopos. Schloss. Burek. Yuji.
Herjos. Mos intum. Yuji. Intum.
Skopos. Yuji. Schloss. Yuji. Schloss. Yuji. Burek. E poro fras. Yuji. Skopos. Tilis Moke. Burek. Skopos. Yuji. Schloss. Yuji. Schloss.
Fall back a little bit here.
Schloss. Skopos. Tilis Moke. Burek. Burek. Tilis Moke. Burek. Schloss. Tilis Moke. Skopos. Yuji. Skopos. Burek. Schloss. Burek. Yuji. Schloss. Burek. E poro fras. Yuji. Schloss. Skopos. Yuji. Yuji.
Yuji.
Yuji.
Skopos. Herjos. Schloss. Burek. Mak. Yuji. Osto.
Tilis Moke. Skopos.
Oh, he's probably trying to get his
Mosita.
next town center.
Burek. Tilis Moke.
Yuji, Eschloss.
Skopos. 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 Tilis Moke.
Skopos,
Burek. Yuji. Burek. Burek. Schloss. Porofrost.
Yuji. Osto.
Also.
Yuji. Ma. Schloss. Porofrost.
I thought so. See, I'm no dummy.
Yuji. Osto. Diot. Herr Mos Intel.
Burek. Herjo. Schlosto. Mak. Schloss. Yuji. Burek. Skopos. Burek. Schloss. Yuji. Schloss. Skopos. Skopos. Burek. Burek.
We'll let him think.
Yuji. Ma.
Yuji. Osto.
Skopos. Schloss. Burek.
I don't have anything. I think I might be able to
Yuji.
push this.
Schloss. Yuji. Skopos. Burek. Yuji. Skopos. Yuji. Ma. Herjos. Osto.
Skopos. Yuji.
Yuji. Gilles Moke. Burek. Burek. Ma. E porofras. Yuji. E porofras. Skopos. E schloss. Skopos. E porofras. Skopos. Skopos. Moke. Skopos. Moke. Yuji. Gilles Moke. Gilles Moke. Yuji. Skopos.
Yuji.
I could age up here.
Burek. Lost. Lost.
Yuji. E schloss.
Bureg. Yuji.
Okay, not enough on gold right now.
Yuji.
Skopos. Burek.
Burek. Lost. Also.
Okay, maybe a little bit more efficient.
Yuji.
Um,
Schloss. Yuji. Ma. Yuji. Ma. Burek. Yuji. Yuji. Skopos.
Burek. Also. Yuji. Also. Yuji.
Burek. Yuji. Yuji.
whoa,
Osto. Mos Intel.
Yuji.
you morons.
Schloss. Yuji.
What is this? The wedge and iron units are cheaper.
Yuji. Burek. Ma.
Burek. Also.
Yuji. Schloss. Skopos. Skopos. Yuji.
Yuji. Yuji.
Skopos. Yuji.
Hey,
Burek.
what are your problem doing?
E porofras. Skopos. Ma. Burek. E porofras. Yuji. E schloss.
Burek. Also.
Skopos. E schloss.
Also. Most Intel.
Herr Jos. Yuji. Eschloss. Mos Intel.
Yuji. Skopos. Gilles Moke. Gilles Moke. Skopos. Gilles Moke. Porofras. Yuji. Schloss. Skopos. Yuji. Burek. Gilles Moke. Skopos. Porofras. Yuji.
Herjos. Intel. Yuji. Also.
I wish I wouldn't have lost that for no reason.
Skopos. Gilles Moke. Burek. E porofras.
Skopos. Osto.
Burek. Most Intel.
Burek. Gilles Moke. Porofras. Burek. Yuji. Ma. Schloss.
So I need to rebuild one.
Burek. Ma. Yuji. Ma. Schloss.
Yuji. Also. Most Intel.
Skopos. Yuji. Skopos. Yuji. Ma. Gilles Moke. Skopos.
He's in a bad spot there.
Yuji. Ma.
Herr Jos. Mos Intel.
Yuji. Ma.
Because I'm gonna just flood units here pretty quickly.
Yuji. Ma.
Yuji. Yuji. Osto. Mos Intel.
Burek. Ma. Burek. E porofras. Yuji. Yuji. E porofras. Burek. Schloss. Yuji. Ma. E porofras. Yuji. Skopos. Yuji. Burek. E porofras.
This make yet?
Skopos. Burek. Yuji. E porofras. Burek. Yuji. E porofras. Yuji. Skopos. Skopos.
Bureg.
Skopos. Yuji. Skopos. Burek. Skopos. E porofras. Burek. Ma. Yuji. Ma. Schloss.
I probably need some palaces, don't I?
Skopos. Mak. Yuji. Mos Intel.
Burek. Gilles Moke. Skopos, Burek, Yuji, Mak. Burek, Skopos, Skopos, Porofras.
Herr Jones.
Skopos, Yuji, Mak, Diat.
Skopos, Burek, Yuji, Skopos, Yuji, Skopos,
Skobos. Mak. Diat.
Skopos, Yuji, Burek, Mak, Burek,
That is.
Yuji,
Skobos. Osto. Skobos intem.
Skopos, Porofras. Yuji, Burek, Yuji, Dilis Mokay, Dilis Porofras. Skopos, Yuji, Porofras. Yuji, Yuji, Burek, Yuji, Dilis Mokay, Yuji, Mak. Skopos, 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 Burek, Burek, Dilis Mokay, Yuji, Yuji,
Skobos.
Skopos, Porofras.
I wish the
Skopos, Skopos,
Skobos.
Burek,
Skobos. Skobos.
oh, get the. They were attacking the
Skobos. Skobos.
Burek, Yuji, Skopos, Yuji, Burek, Yuji,
the
Burek, Mak,
boy, do I go on that one though, or the home one?
Yuji,
Burek.
Yuji, Yuji, Schloss,
Probably this.
Skopos?
No, we'll do this one.
Yuji, Yuji,
Skopos, Yuji, Yuji,
Herr Jones. Skobos. Skobos. Mak. Erschlossen. Burek intem.
Skopos, Porofras, Yuji, Yuji, Dilis Porofras, Burek,
Yuji.
Oh, I don't have armory upgrades.
Herr
That's
Jones.
a problem. Get back.
Burek, Dilis Porofras, Yuji, Porofras, Dilis Mokay, Skopos, Dilis Mokay, Burek,
Man, see, this is where the one downside of facing
Burek.
Hades is.
Skopos, Dilis Mokay,
Burek. Burek. Mak. Herr Jones.
Yuji, Porofras, Yuji,
Yuji, Eschloss, Intem. Skopos, also Eschlost, Mak.
Yuji. Yuji.
Burek, Yuji, Porofras, Dilis Mokay, Dilis Porofras, Dilis Porofras,
Burek, Diat.
Yuji. Erschlossen. Herr Jones. Mak.
Mak,
Eschloss, Diat.
Yuji,
Yuji. Diat.
Skopos, Mak, Yuji, Burek, Dilis Mokay, Dilis Mokay,
Ah,
Yuji,
that's.
Yuji, Dilis Mokay, Porofras,
That should not have gone up.
Burek, Dilis Mokay,
See, Hades is a tough counter into the just into the Higa Gigantes thing. Because both of these, at least this one would have gone down. Man, that guy was so close, but I moved him over here to do it. But,
Skopos, Mat. Skopos, Dilis Mokay. Burek. Mat. Yuji.
where is his hold right now, though?
Burek. Burek. Yuji.
Oh, these guys could probably go.
Yuji.
Boy, how do I have no gold income despite all of this trade?
Burek.
Boy. Boy, I have a lot of army just all in the wrong spot. And these Hika, or not the Hika, the Helipolis. Man. I feel like this one I played it a lot better. Probably should have won it. I think I'm maybe a little weak there in like the heroic age. Was maybe my problem. But yeah, these Hades town centers with all these upgrades are just so tough. Another thing too is I kind of undervalued this town center because I'm like, what's the point? I did not think it had food, but it did have some hunt over there that I did not scout. But yeah, with this economical difference, I probably should win this. Also, maybe even the biggest mistake was how late it was for me to take my town centers. Like both of these should probably be pushed up a minimum of a minute earlier, which gets me faster age ups and everything as well. And maybe against Hades, because the Perseus can insta-kill Hika, and the town centers get an extra like 800, 900 hit points. It might be better against Hades to go with Tartarian Gate. It's like I wonder how many opportunities I had to kill villagers that I didn't know about. You know, Maybe a learning experience to watch the recorded game and see, did he leave? But that was close one. So you think Agnenia is just better just to grab Archaic Town Center? Against the Hades there? I think it works though if they go aggressive. Well, yeah, maybe. Kaboo might have left. What shifted really is that Greek players just played less Zeus. Hades, the reality was always good. It's just Zeus was better, so no one played Hades, and therefore it kind of got that because no one plays Hades, Hades must be bad kind of treatment. I don't know if he's still here. And so as Zeus got nerfed and players started playing more gods, all of a sudden Hades became good. What the funny thing though is that almost all of the Hades buffs, like the major ones, were a long time before now, like 2017, 2018. And it's really not until last year that players started realizing how good Hades was. Um, and all of those changes have been in place for years, now at least like 5 years. Um, it's just the slow realization that Hades wasn't bad after all. And now there's a few things like to take out that would, like the Hades 5% archer speed boost should be removed. Um, the buffs to Chiron should be removed. And that's probably about it. I don't think Gaboo's here anymore. Because currently the issue with Hades is that, especially for Chiron, is that his buffs, which were he's made a little bit faster, but then the big one was that his track rating went from 5 to 6. So essentially Chiron can hit any unit in the classical age. And so you can't really raid the Hades early on because Chiron hits everything. Like you can't raid with your Valk because Chiron just chases it down and hits it every time. You can't raid with Anubites because Chiron hits it every time. Any other raiding unit, Chiron is still hitting and slowly picking down at. The Shades too. Yes, so the Chiron was essentially made for that. The track rating doesn't really make a difference. The track rating would help it. Not really for that. The speed, raising his speed up from 5.3 to 5.5 was aimed at centaurs. But the track rating was really kind of a miss. It was a miss. It was a buff kind of aimed for that too, but it doesn't really matter in that situation. Oh, there they are. Interesting, an Oranos mirror. Oranos mirror I would not be super comfortable with. So it doesn't affect the centaur at all, but what it does do is just give Hades a buff everywhere else, and Hades in the end didn't need that buff. Yeah, Gaboo played that really well. I had opportunities, but that was well played by Gaboo. You know, maybe with 2 weeks of Oranos practice, I would take him, but overall, I'm pretty happy. with how close the games were.
Burek.
I guess I don't know how good of a boost Hades is.
Osto. Mark.
Hades, so like when you asked earlier, somebody asked why not Hades. It's because I find Hades boring. And so part of this is I still need to have fun playing. And playing the defensive Hades boom stuff I find boring. It's also kind of why I really have no interest in playing Ra either. Is because currently I kind of just find Ra boring. I mean, I played Ra for a long time. And just don't have fun with Ra anymore. Go Hades Ares.
Burek. Mark. Osto. Mark. Burek. Osto. Yuji. Eschlost. Yuji. Eschlost. Mark.
Skopos. Yuji. Schwest. Herjos. Burek. Mak. Eschlost. Mos intum.
Skopos.
I'd like to know where his forward hunt is,
Osto.
because that would be his natural
Eschlost.
next location.
Herjos.
Yeah, I am going to do a
Herjos.
try to do a 330 here. Okay, there's some hunt.
Herjos.
Okay, so his hunt is right there.
Yuji. Herjos. Burek. Burek. Eschlost. Also. Skopos. Yuji. Yuji. Burek. Yuji. Mos intum.
Skopos.
Yuji. Yuji. Diat.
Herjos. Dion.
Clearly, I kind of screwed
Skopos?
something up.
Herjos. Yuji. Burek. Skopos. Burek. Yuji.
Why there's
Most
nothing
input.
there.
Yuji. Also. Eschlost.
Herjos. Mark. Yuji. Burek. Eschlost.
Burek. Also. Yuji. West. Yuji.
Yeah, chopping the trees here would be faster than going all the way down to there.
Yuji.
So that is what you have to do, is you build
Yuji.
your house on your hunt.
Mak. Also. West.
Eschlost. Osto.
I'm not going to
Herjos,
get
Mark.
a
Burek.
citizen in this,
Also. West.
which is a little bit disappointing.
Herjos.
Yuji. Mos Dion.
Yuji. Mark. Yuji. Eschlost. Osto. Mark. Herjos. Skopos. Telas Marke.
Skopos. Mak. Eschlost. Diat.
Burek. Herjos. Yuji. Burek. Herjos. Yuji. Mark. Osto. Yuji. Mark.
Can I kill this?
Osto.
Is it worth it? I don't think I can kill it.
Yuji. Telas Marke.
Herjos. Also. Yuji. Diat.
Burek. Telas Marke.
Herjos.
Burek. Mos intum.
Burek. Telas Marke.
Is he on this hunt? Yes, he
Burek.
is.
Burek. Yuji.
Burek. Mos intum.
Yuji. Mak. Burek. Telas Marke.
I don't think it's worth it. I think I save my...
Skopos. Herjos. Yuji. Skopos.
Skopos.
Yuji.
Herjos. Lost.
Burek.
Yuji. Also. Burek. Yuji. Also. Lost.
Mos Dion. Burek.
Yuji.
Yuji. Lost. Diat.
Yuji.
What's up? Rain on the roof?
Yuji. Beschlost.
Skopos Vajen. Yuji Mak Vajen.
Bureg. Osto. Bureg. Beschlost. Mak. Bureg. Mak. Osto. Yuji. Mak. Yuji. Eporofras. Beschlost. Bureg. Beschlost. Bureg. Yuji. Skopos. Yuji. Skopos. Eporofras. Dilis Moke. Bureg. Osto. Beschlost.
Do I play Chinese? No, I don't.
Dilis Moke. Yuji. Lost. Mak.
Burek. Diat.
Bureg. Mak. Bureg. Yuji. Lost. Skopos. Yuji. 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 Bureg. Yuji. Bureg. Beschlost. Herr Yuji. Yuji. Skopos. Yuji. Yuji. Bureg. Herr Jos. Beschlost.
I don't know what this is.
Yuji. Yuji.
But I
Yuji.
would get.
Beschlost. Yuji. 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 Mak. Herr Jos. Mak. Beschlost.
Yuji. Mak. Mos intim.
Bureg. Beschlost. Dilis Moke. Yuji. Bureg. Yuji. Beschlost. Beschlost. Dilis Moke. Bureg. Skopos. Yuji. Yuji. Skopos. Yuji. Dilis Moke. Bureg.
A little bit better, I would have killed that one.
Skopos. Yuji. Eporofras. Dilis Moke. Dilis Moke. Skopos. Mak. Skopos. Yuji. Bureg. Beschlost. Beschlost. Bureg. Yuji. 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 Yuji.
Herr Jos Yuji Mak Vajen.
Skopos. Bureg. Yuji. Yuji. Bureg. Yuji. Yuji. Beschlost. Yuji.
Yuji. Oso. Diat.
Yuji. Bureg. Skopos. Skopos. Yuji. Skopos. Beschlost. Dilis Moke. Bureg. Dilis Moke. Skopos. 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 Dilis Moke. Yuji. 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 Bureg. Mak. Beschlost. Yuji. Beschlost. Yuji. Beschlost. Beschlost.
Burek. Mos intim.
Skopos. Yuji. Beschlost. Beschlost. Yuji. 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 Dilis Moke. Skopos. Mak. Eporofras. Skopos.
Yuji. Beschlost.
Beschlost. Bureg. Beschlost. Beschlost. Yuji. Yuji.
Surprised I got that villager.
Bureg. Eporofras. Bureg. Eporofras. Bureg. Yuji. Mak.
That's a really good fight for me there.
Yuji Mak.
The fact that I'm idle there is not really good for me.
Bureg. Bureg. Beschlost. Yuji.
Is he trying to get this town center? He might.
Yuji. Skopos.
He might be.
Yuji.
Yuji. Yuji. Bureg. Beschlost.
Oso.
Yuji. Mak. Beschlost. Beschlost. Yuji. Mak. Yuji. Mak. Yuji. Skopos. Yuji.
I think I'm in a better position.
Eporofras.
than he is.
Eporofras. Dilis Moke. Yuji. Skopos. Yuji. Mak. Osto. Skopos. Beschlost.
Bureg Osto. Herr Jos
Yuji. Mak. Bureg. Yuji.
Ah, shoot.
Herr Jos. Beschlost. Bureg. Beschlost. Yuji. Beschlost. Mak. Dilis Moke.
Burek. Oso. Yuji.
Should have made a
Beschlost.
house on that.
Oso.
Skopos. Dilis Moke. Bureg. Yuji. Mak. Yuji. Dilis Moke. Yuji. Mak. Yuji. Skopos. Skopos. Eporofras.
Burek. Yuji. Oso. Beschlost.
Bureg Mak Osto.
Yuji, Eshlos, Yuji, Burek,
You
Eshlos.
barely saved that, didn't you? Does he have? Oh, he has medium Murmillo, doesn't he?
Diot.
Skopos, Yuji. Burek. Skopos, Yuji. Burek. Burek. Los. Skopos, Burek. Burek. Skopos, Yuji. Burek. Yuji. Yuji. Burek. Yuji. Yuji.
I might be losing this fight here.
Skopos.
Herjos.
Ooh,
Diot.
terrible time to run out of gold.
Burek.
Skopos intem. Yuji. Eshlos.
Burek. Burek.
Skopos intem.
Skopos.
Herjos intem.
Skopos. Yuji. Burek. Lost. Yuji. Yuji.
You gotta be kidding me! Oh, jeez. Oh,
Burek.
gotta be kidding me. Oh, this moron is slowing me down.
Herjos. Osto. Skopos intem.
Burek, Mak. Most intim.
Gotta be kidding me.
Yuji. Eshlos. Mak. Osto. Eshlos. Burek.
I don't know.
Skopos. Skopos. Yuji.
Just a little careless
Skopos. Yuji.
there with a lot of my stuff.
Skopos. Yuji.
Skopos. Mak. Mak. Most intim. Burek. Also. Most intim. Most intim.
Burek.
Burek. Schloss.
Herjos. Yuji. Mos intem.
Lost. Yuji.
Skopos. Mos intem.
Burek. Burek.
Mos intem.
So I lost that though when I lost that when I lost my villagers. I think I had a better economy. Well, actually, he was ahead. I wonder, did he have the eco upgrades? He did. Did
Burek.
I? I was slow to get my eco upgrades.
Burek.
Herjos.
I feel like there too was a game where I was ahead early, but then kind of, oh, that's a good relic right there. Kind of scuffed it with some military fights. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. That was lost a lot of fights there. We should be able to get some more games. Oranos gets a bad rap because it's pretty repetitive, and really most of the players that play it are uncreative, and it kind of gets they're winning only because they're playing Oranos. But let's take a look here. I lost a lot of units in fights. Oh, change overlay. Yeah. So I'm hosting a game. Hopefully I can find somebody. Here, it probably is worth it to shockwave and kill that villager. Because I never really got any value out of my shockwaves anyway. $76, so we're still pretty even here. $85 to $87. $95 to $100, so... Oh, he went back there. So I got, what, one kill here. What's he got? So, 105 to 94. So I'm ahead right now. A little bit ahead. So I'm dictating the course. Here I took, I didn't lose too much. So I'm at 115, he's a little bit behind. He has the eco upgrades, I don't have just a 1. But then here is where my army's out of position. I assumed he was coming, but I was too slow to react. And then also need to put a, I don't have the overlay on? Yeah, I do. Needed a house here. And then here, I think in my desperation to kill the villager, I lost, yeah. So I lost 8 units. I don't even know if I killed, I didn't even kill the villager. So those two things right there really changed this game quite a bit. Losing this villager, which slowed me down on getting the town center. And now I'm behind on economy, or on military units, because I lost like 7 here and he didn't. And then I get stopped on my town center grab as well. Oh, and he got medium Murmillo. That was probably... I forgot about that one. Do I have an opponent? No. Medium Murmillo is really important early. But yeah, really it was, I suicided about 8 units here, I lost a citizen here, and that kind of switched it. And then, this was... So he's winding up for his attack, and it's not built. That was like... just a fraction of a second away from being stopped. At that point, it's not a problem for him, because he's now killed 30 citizens of mine, and I'm considerably behind, 38 to 18 killed, loss. But man, that was close. Let's take a look at this one. Yeah, he had 2 rhinos here. Well, that's why, because they were a little bit far away, and I didn't notice them. So he grabs this one. Could I stop this? Maybe. And I get a few bills kills here. I could probably stop that if I go to that town center right away. But this isn't terrible, this pressure here. This is just rough that he had these rhinos there. So I was thinking this town center didn't give him any hunt. Wasted a shockwave and lost a lot of units there for nothing. just a little behind where I could be.
Skopos. Skopos.
I don't know if he really got a ton of value out of that resto. Because his units were full health anyway. I could have got on those villagers up there a little bit quicker. Just to... If I'm flooding units in here, I could maybe stop this. And where are these guys going?
Skopos.
If they path up here instead of down there, that's pretty... It's a pretty big difference right there. Just that earlier raid.
Skopos.
I mean, I eventually get there. That's a nice catch. A little slow in getting my military buildings up here. The Hades upgrade for more damage on buildings is fairly significant. Like the buff on this, the fortress gets it all the way up to 20 attack. It's plus 3 attack per arrow. And what does it shoot? 3 arrows? So I think usually 1 misses. So it's like a plus 6 attack on this thing. Yeah, sometimes 2 miss. Needed like 2 more military buildings here. Because then I just lose so many units trying to keep this up. My vills attacking. Yeah. A little bit more built up here for this. Just a little bit more. And he already has Masons. Look at Masons. Gets it with Hades. Gets it 4,600 attack or hit points. Like yeah, it would have gone down without it. And if it goes down, maybe I have the opportunity to re-establish and potentially get that. Yeah, a little bit slow for everything there. I would agree. I would like to get another couple games in here.
Prostagma.
I don't know. Overall, though, for day one, I'm pretty happy with what it was. Yeah, I walked this dude over, but I did not task him to attack the town center right away. And at that point, it's over. Yeah, Perseus just the insta kill on the Hika. And again, too, the Hika Gigantes don't have super great armor. So again, the extra damage that the town centers get are kind of rough for the Hika. Ouch. I'd like some more opponents to play. Alright, so far this has really worked well trying Oranos. I've not won a game. Really no different than normal. At this point, it's just over. Let's see game 3. I put asterisk next to this one because I had a lot of idle town center time because of the baby. Yeah, like 15 seconds. See, being up 4 minutes here would be tough for him. See how much that hurt him. This first game too, I was a little careless and lost some villagers that I didn't need to lose. That was a significant slowdown for him. Where does he go? So he just goes onto his back hunt. So yeah, like right now, there's not a lot of spots I can hit. Right now, because he's just all at his base with towers. A little slow in my eco upgrades. And this is where I think I lose a bill, yeah. That I shouldn't have lost. Sent these. I got all this hunt here, and I'm sending them to that one. That's stupid. Thought he would actually fast heroic there.
Yuji.
112 pop to 122, so he's ahead in pop. Hey, Gabuski. Good games. You played well. Except for here. You miss. This is the only only real big mistake I feel like you had all game was when you suicided those throwing X-Men there. Here he just doesn't have enough X-Men. Again, lost 2 citizens there. I got caught a lot tonight on town centers. Yeah, he's got that scouted. You can see it coming. Maybe? There we go. I need an opponent though. Yeah, just way too slow here to get town centers or age up to one of the two. There was some wood I could have hit there. This is a really bad wood line. Did he get... No. Yeah, these towers melted those birds. This vortex, whenever it happened, was just a bit of a suicide. I could have just ran right onto the forward town center there. I just tried to get a little too cute.
Yuji.
And should go to this back one here.
Bure.
This one was a little bit, yeah, very optimistic there. And, yeah, I just threw my entire army there. I